Students of class 8. As you can see on the screen, with the capital letter, a very good words are written. Be good to others. You have helped so many in your life till now. When you will go back in the past, when you will recollect your memories, you will find that you have served the poor, you have helped the needies. We all know that this gives immense pleasure. The quality of doing or giving more than usual or expected is called generosity. We all are supposed to be very generous to the poor people. From the first day at school, students are taught about the basic qualities that build up a good personality. Students, we are not here to only teach you about different subjects, but we teachers are having an aim to develop your personality. We want to transform you into a better human being, one of the most generous person in the society. Generosity is a closal trait. It's a extreme important trait, means a behavior, hence all of us should inculcate it in our daily lives. A small amount of generosity not only charges your life but also enhances your respect and repute considerably. So when you become generous, you become more respectable in your society, you become more respectable all around you. Suppose you are on your way, you're going somewhere, when suddenly someone approaches you for some kind of charity, or a homeless person asks for some monetary help, means if suppose you're going somewhere and a person stands before you and asks for the help, you give little or no money at all without realizing how much your refusal would affect the other person's life. Means when somebody is standing before you asking for your help, if you refuse to the person, that person may get hurt, it may affect him a lot. But when you help someone randomly without any discrimination, you simply go out of your way to make someone else stay, means you will find people whom you can help, and this is how you can make the day, you can make your day very good for you. It can be any small gesture like donating money, clothes, food, or imparting education. You can go out, you can find out people, those you can help. These small acts of kindness do not harm you, but they can largely benefit others by improving their living condition. So, your small help will become a great help for someone, and it may bring the difference in their life. How do you feel when you see that your act of kindness has largely benefited a person? If somebody tells you that you have really helped him, if somebody tells you that you have supported him, and because of your support he has achieved something, it gives you immense pleasure, immense peace. It gives a feeling of a great satisfaction. Moreover, it motivates you to perform many more such type of acts. Means you get inspired doing some good works. So as to get satisfaction, you help a blind to cross the road, or feed a beggar with food, or distribute your old clothes, books, or things among others. Means this gives you great happiness. Remember, when we give we reap the pleasure. We earn the pleasure of knowing that we have made someone's life happy. To be generous means giving away something that is valuable to you without expecting any reward. When you help somebody, you do not expect any reward from that. You know that God is watching you everywhere and you can be rewarded by God in your life. We will go through a story, generous Hatim. Hatim was prince of Yemen. He was a very kind and benevolent person, very generous personality. Serving the poor and the needy people in times of distress means in times of need or in times of sorrow was his prime duty. He had his aim to serve for the poor people. One day Hatim went out for hunting into a forest, and then what happened? He got separated from his troops. And when in the forest, in search of a shelter, suddenly he heard a loud cry. He heard a loud cry of a lady. Slowly he reached and he found a shabbily dressed old woman. She was crying bitterly. Hatim became very emotional, or he found that lady in trouble. He had pity on that lady. As she saw Hatim coming towards her, she stopped crying and said, I haven't eaten anything for 4 days. He told she told her problem to Hatim. Please give me some money for food. Seeing the old woman in such a miserable condition, Hatim took pity on her. Means he had daya. Pity means daya. He showed daya to the old lady. At that time, Hatim only had few gold coins. He gave them to the old lady. Whatever Hatim had with him, he tried to help the lady the best possible way. And the old lady was glad to get the gold coins and she blessed Hatim. And what did the old lady do after that? That is very important to listen, students. The old lady was very cunning and he called out, come one, come two, and repay for this golden deed. Means he indicated her son to come out and attack Hatim. Then her two sons came out of the bushes and they approached two sturdy men. They said, we are going to the town for business. You can also join us. And the two men anyhow tried to cheat Hatim. Hatim said thanks to them and began to walk along with them. And then what happened? One of the men struck Hatim on his head from the back and he became unconscious. Hatim became unconscious. Actually, these two men were the sons of the old lady, as I have told you. And what was their task? Their task was to trap the travelers in the forest and take away their possessions and valuables. So they did that, and they threw Hatim in a dry well. Hatim regained his senses. His head was heavy with pain, and there were several injuries all over his body. What he found? He saw a huge amount of gold coins laying on the ground in the well, covered by heaps of dry leaves. Okay, the leaves was covered, and coins were covered. And he thought, if I give all these gold coins to those robbers, then probably they would stop robbing. Then Hatim had a thought in his mind. Hatim thought that if he would help those two robbers and the old lady, they will try to improve in their life. It was Hatim's generosity. With this thought in mind, he reached to the old lady. Without saying a word, Hatim kept five gold coins on the old lady's palm and turned around to go. Hatim thought that the old woman would call her sons like before, means he thought he had in his mind that his two sons will come out. But the old woman, instead of calling her two sons, kept the coins in her pouch, means a bag. When there was a no response from the woman, then Hatim himself called aloud, "Come on, come one and come two to repay for this golden deed." And then both of them came out, and they were very scared seeing Hatim. And when Hatim told to them that I am Hatim, the prince of Yemen, the two robbers began to tremble with fear. They became very scared, and they pleaded. They said sorry. They wanted Hatim to forgive them. Hatim said, "I can grant you a conditional pardon." Means I can forgive you in a condition. If you uh, if it means you will have to join up robbing, sorry, you will have to give up robbing, means you will not have to rob in the future and stealing, and live an honest life. Try to earn through some honest means. The robbers apologized. They said, "Your Majesty, we are really sorry. We promise to give up all your misdeeds and earn all our misdeeds and earn our living through hard work and labor." So, because of Hatim's generosity, these two robbers could change their life. And Hatim gave the rest of the gold coins to them and said to them that please distribute it among the poor. Hatim was very generous. As I am repeating students, so you have to be very generous while helping others. The two men were happy to see the gold. With the help of a rope, one of them went into the well, and they took out the treasure from the well. Hatim said that you should keep that gold coin, and you should also distribute it among the villagers. Hatim was very happy to hear this. What they said? They said that, "My lord, please distribute the treasure equally among the poor people of our village." Means they were transformed uh, into a good personality. All the villagers became happy after getting the gold coin. They began to praise and applaud Prince Hatim's generosity. Hatim left the place happily and helping all the villagers and the robbers and the old lady. Hatim returned back to his palace. So, being generous is an important quality that we should possess. Students, you can go through this chapter. This is a very good chapter. You should also inculcate, means possess this quality in your life. You will see a great change. You help somebody and you see the change in your life. You see the change in your personality. I will give you the question answer in my next video. Hope you all will write it yourself. If you have not written, I will help you just in the next video. Thank you so much. Take care of yourself. Stay safe.